Treble 20 first. Treble 18. He'll just set this up.
98.
New wave for 138. All the kids are going down treble 19 now, aren't they?
Yeah, be careful comparing 138, Scott, as Jacques looks at tops.
Game
into the top corner and into the leads. The Terrier one up.
Yeah. PG require 170.
Well, Airey's led himself a 169. Jacques has got 6 on the fish to go 3-1 to the good. And you can see in the background, David realised the error of his ways there, and he may well be punished to the hill because Jacques has set up to leave himself on double 18 after 12 for the break, which would give him the darts in the next to win the opening match of the afternoon.
95.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, when you make that mistake and leave a 169, 168, you hit 2 treble 20s with your next visit.
Game shot on the 4th leg.
No such luck for Airey, but a lot more luck for Peter Jacques.
PT requires 70.
Kick up the backside that maybe he needs to continue on with the group. Sometimes there's a turning point. And is this a turning point for Peter Jacques?
Game
well, it's certainly a good starting point for the Terrier as he gets his campaign up and running with a 4-1 win over David Airey. Average of 90 in the end. The last 3 legs, 1 in 5 visit range, 15, 13, 15.
To the treble 20 for 68.
85.
Goes back to the treble 20 and achieves it.
Tots of Wawrzewski.
Game shot on the 3rd leg. David
Wawrzewski off the flight of dart 1, and Wawrzewski is 2-1 to the good in this contest.
80.
Really good pick off there
160.
with the last. And we spoke about how Stephen Johnstone needed a breaker throw in this game. This is just a whole throw to save the match, and he does so by pinning a 116 check out. That was really classy. Johnstone offers some kind of resistance, but this for Wawrzewski for the match. Double top. Well, that was an absolute cracker of a contest. And it is David Wawrzewski who gets his campaign off to a victorious start. He gets the better of Stephen Johnstone. The last leg decided by 4 legs to 3. And he almost looks a little bit out of breath following that one. Them two really did hit each other with absolutely everything. Saturday night as of yet here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. But that will be the focus that will be on his mind over the course of the next couple of days. And with darts like that, he may well give himself every chance. On a finish after 12, and Campbell, who had his struggles yesterday, to a slow start at the beginning of this one. So Platt 6 darts from 80 to take the opening leg quite comfortably on throat. Good recovery, dart 2, treble 13 leaves tops. That's pinned in the top corner, and Platt's one up. Put himself 2 up in this game. Pressure applied now. And all of a sudden, this leg has a different complexion. Airey 2 at double 10.
Game shot
finds it, but my goodness, did Wawrzewski put some scoreboard pressure on that.
Yeah, he really did. Only after a single 15, probably, but it did the job all the same. But David Airey was under the cosh and 1 dart left in hand.
56.
Foretold in this contest. And He may well be forced to take out this 114 just to get himself back on some kind of terms. Double top. Well, he is back in this contest. Back on throw, back to 2-1, and all of a sudden we have a contest on our hands.
David Wawrzewski to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, when you've played a bit, there is no panic if you're 2-0 down. And yeah,
David,
when he had to stop
47.
there, lost the rhythm a bit, didn't he? But he's back in for this 47. No such problem with the 47 for David Airey. He posts his first win of the afternoon here in Group C. It's a 4-1 win over David Wawrzewski, and he'll be pleased with that, David Airey, as he leaves the stage.
He is absolutely hating the top, and it's not so much the tops, it's that tricky little switch down to 10s.
139.
He is just hating it on that southeast side of the board, and somewhat kind of against the grain for a left-handed player. He has more joy around this portion of the board.
Game shot on the second
Case in
leg.
point.
Scott Campbell. Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, and a breaker throw as well.
Pitch of required 96.
Turns the corner to pressure Jacques. He's 96, but he's going back to that double 18. He likes double 18.
87.
The nines have not been kind to him so far today.
84.
So Campbell looking at 84 to win the match. 14 for the ball. Bullseye for the win. Bullseye for the win. And a first win of the group for Scott Campbell. The man from Scotland, the Scotland captain, is off the mark in this Group C. And it means that all 5 games so far this morning have all gone with the player throwing first in the contest. And that's how Scott Campbell did so against Peter Jake. Just above the wire with the third.
24.
And so Platt to bring it back to 3-2, 2 12s.
It's not there, Platty lad. It's not there. Nor is that one. Sometimes that can put you off when you think you've already got the leg, and then it turns your head on the full 360 and you have to go back.
Game shot.
Stephen Johnstone takes the game with that double 5. I thought he was going to miss it. He had that routine earlier in the match and missed it. It's a 4-1 win for Johnstone. He won't worry about the averages. He will worry about the 2 points on the board. You've got to put yourself in the position to give yourself a bit of luck or a bit of chance or a bit of skill, one or the other, to make it to the show. And nicely done there by Campbell. Inside that one. Not 69. Quite that far, Scott.
David, you require 87.
Well, it's like the old phrase that Sir Alex Ferguson used to say. You only ever worried about the league when it got to March time. You only really worry about it when it begins to get settled. But as long as you're in position 62. And you're in and around it, that's when you can strike 18. When the iron begins to get hot.
That's with the football, though. It's the media, isn't it? The media, they're trying to make it anybody can win the league by the end of November, you know. It's ridiculous.
Scott Campbell.
Campbell takes a breaker throw there.
Fourth-legged Scott to throw first.
He holds throw here.
Is he going to end on the bullseye?
65.
David, almost. He had the perfect marker there for the left-hander to glance in off the side of it. Airey then with a chance. Treble 19 to save his leg. And he's drifted into the 3 once more. Nothing he can do about where it went now.
So Campbell back for 25 41. To get over the line and seal a 4-3 victory in this contest. Two darts at 2 8s. Beautiful guide. Nestled in off. And that's win number 2 for Scott Campbell. A win number 2 on the spin for Scott Campbell. A 4-3 success against David Airey means that he's top of the group. But he knows he's going to have 2 other players joining him on 4 points. You just don't know which 2 players they're going to be. Well, that's a change of shirt for David Wawrzewski. Now, that is the Dementia Forget-Me-Not that he's wearing on his shirt. We mentioned earlier that that's the Dementia charity, and it's a tribute to his mother. And actually, whenever he celebrates a 180, he'll look up to the heavens, and that's who that celebration for the 180s for. He's such a good guy, was he? He's somebody that really puts himself on the back burner for the difference of others, whether it be for charity in this case, whether it be as somebody who runs an academy. And matter of fact, his academy's going to be here on Saturday, so there's no pressure on him to qualify at all, is there?
It's the whole throw. So Wazzy now's got a ton. Where does he go here? Wow, that's exactly what he wanted.
Game shot.
And that's a nice finish as well.
David Wawrzewski.
140 and 100 with 6 starts from 240. Very nice indeed.
Game on. 52.
Just underneath. Johnstone 103 for the break. He has taken this out already this week. Is he going to do so again? Yes, he does.
On the first leg.
Brilliant for Stephen Johnstone. His second Tub Plus checkout of the day and his second 103 of the week.
Game on.
But Jacques has not been able to keep pace, and this was a leg he threw first in. That's awkward, and the problem is he has to stay there. He's got no other option.
60, Stephen require.
So Johnstone now to get over the line. He's really pushed towards the latter end of this contest, and he's got his just desserts as a result of it. A 4-1 win, which puts him to the top of the group following the end of the third round's worth of games. Stephen Johnstone smiling, beaming from ear to ear, and there's reason to do so. Having lost his first one, he's bounced back by winning 2 on the spin, and he is at the summit of the league table.
He got beat, and it wasn't a big drop-off. It was just in the lower part of the 80s, but he knows what he's got to do to win games here in this group.
Game shot, and that the first leg
is an unbelievable holder throw for Scott Campbell. 12 darter.
Second leg against David to throw first.
Best we've seen today so far.
Right now, Mervyn is too busy winning.
And game shot on the
match.
match.
It's his favourite double on the board.
What a finish!
Just go out there and give it 100% on every single dart. Watch out.
Bullseye.
Oh,
my word! What a shot!
Game shot on the match. It's the king, Mervyn King.
Looking ahead to another appearance at the Alexandra Palace in December is Mervyn King, and he is going to be in action in Group A next week. Archie Self, the reigning Lakeside Boys champion, is going to make his debut here at the Super Series. I know there's going to be plenty of people seeing how he gets on. Raul John Rodriguez makes his debut here at the Live Lounge as well. The Austrian who dropped off tour last year has dabbled in a little bit of WDF stuff, but not seeing too much else from him this year. We'll see how he gets on. Group B sees Romeo Dart Val Romeo Gerbevach in action alongside Dean Finn and Tommy Lishman. And Group C, Martin Turner, our own Trina Gulliver, is going to be in action alongside James Welding. That gets underway on Monday morning for 9:30 in the morning, and it's going to be live on Pluto TV. We're going to get the 30,000th in this leg. That's my prediction.
83.
Could be with this throw. That is the 30,000th 180 hit at the Live Lounge.
And the honour goes to Stephen Johnstone.
100.
Brush past David Airey there. This has been a real good professional job from Stephen Johnstone. It's just getting the job done with real efficiency and no quibbles, no messing about whatsoever. Back-to-back 15s in the last couple of legs to get over the line. A 4-0 winner. And that puts him at the top of the group. Him and Scott Campbell both on 6 points. They'll play off to see who gets to 8 at the end of the session. That the tail of the tape. That 180 for Johnstone, meaning it was 30,000 in this building.
But
9. Peter, you require
as the group goes on, slight mistakes tend to get punished heavily.
For the break. Double top.
Game
Beautiful. The Terrier really
Peter
is
Jacques.
digging in and snapping his heels.
Second leg,
The
it's
160 goes, and Peter Jacques goes one up.
Not quite to be, so 68 then for Jacques. Which way is he going here? Is he going the old-fashioned treble 20? Yes, he is. Double 16 then for the match and a 4-2 win. Peter Jacques takes that in what was a tidy match for him. One that should lift his spirits. He's still got one to go. It's a 98 average for him. Some good stuff. Has a little glance across at the board.
Now, insert Spider-Man meme here, because that is Scott Campbell wearing David Wawrzewski's shirt. The David Wawrzewski Alzheimer's Society UK shirt, the Forget-Me-Nots on there. A beautiful tribute there from Scott. Up against Stephen Johnson, the winner, who's on to 8 points, will be top of the table. That will be a guarantee.
Scott, you require 74.
And you fear that's not enough.
Well, you fear that's all she wrote. Because Scott Campbell's looking at double top here to complete a 4-0 win. It was 4 out of 4 on the doubles as well.
Campbell.
It was a really good display from Scott Campbell in that contest. He gets the better of Stephen Johnson by 4-0. And it's that man in your picture with the Forget-Me-Not shirt who is top of the table overnight. 8 points to his name. What a turnaround from yesterday where he didn't pick up a single win. That's how he did it, with a perfect display on the outer ring. Campbell gets the better of Johnson by 4-0.
David, you require 167.
Yeah, nicely done from Jacques.
55. Peter,
That was
requires
unlucky it wasn't a
72.
treble, so it looks like Jacques is in charge here.
Double top for 2-1.
Game shot on the
He's
third
finishing
leg,
on
Peter
point,
Jacques.
2 for 2, just like it was in his previous game, which was 4 for 5.
Fourth leg, it's
So out of
David
his
to throw
last
first.
7 doubling attempts, he's taken out 6 of them. Well, Wawrzewski
David, you
looking
require
to clean up the 1-2-5 to take us all the way to a last leg decider. Treble 20 for tops. Tops are 3-3. Tops are
shot on the
3-3.
sixth
That's
flag.
incredible for David Wawrzewski. He was right under it there. He
Seventh
knew
and
he had to
final
take
leg,
it out,
it's Peter to
particularly the
throw
way that
first.
Peter Jacques has been
Game
finishing. He finds the 1-2-5, and we go the distance.
58.
Well, he took out the
David, you
1-2-5 in the previous leg. If he takes this out, it'd be some recovery effort. That's a beautiful guide. Gets the second. Double 18. Would have been a real fiery finish for Wazzy.
You require 52.
But it's a Terrier now, 2 at tops.
32.
He's missed a couple of match starts. Wazzy's
David,
back
you
for 3 and
require
had a double
18.
9. For 6 points, he splits. And hits the double 4 to put him on to 6 points overnight. Peter Jacques will feel rather sore after that one, you feel. But David Wawrzewski, my word, did he battle and scrap for that. The 1-2-5 to take it all the way, seemingly crushed Jacques. This is what we've seen on this Thursday afternoon at the live lounge in Port. So before the break, David Airey got the better of Jonathan Platt by 4 legs to 2. But it's Scott Campbell that has full control of this Group C, courtesy of a 4-0 win over Stephen Johnstone. So Scott Campbell, top of the table, 8 points to his name. Stephen Johnstone, David Wawrzewski, both with 6 points. Peter Jacques and David Airey both on 4. Jonathan Platt with just the 1 win from 5 on his opening day in this group.